And it came to be when the sovereign was dwelling in his house, and Yahweh had given him rest from all his enemies all around, that the sovereign said to Nathan the Nabai, See now I am dwelling in a house of cedar, but the ark of Elohim dwells within curtains. And Nathan said to the sovereign, Go, do all that is in your heart, for Yahweh is with you. And it came to be on that night that the word of Yahweh came to Nathan, saying,
Go and say to my servant David, Thus said Yahweh, Will you build a house for me to dwell in? For I have not dwelt in a house since the time that I brought the children of Israel up from Mitzrayim, even to this day. But I have moved about in a tent and in a dwelling place. Whenever I have walked with all the children of Israel, have I ever spoken a word to anyone from the tribes of Israel, whom I commanded to shepherd my people, Israel, saying, Why have you not built me a house of cedar? And now say to my servant David, Thus said Yahweh of hosts, I took you from the pasture, from following the flock, to be ruler over my people, over Israel. And I have been with you wherever you have gone, and have cut off all your enemies from before you, and have made you a great name, like the name of the great ones who are on the earth. And I shall appoint a place for my people, Israel, and shall plant them, and they shall dwell in a place of their own, and no longer be afraid, neither shall the children of wickedness oppress them again, as at the first. Even from the day I appointed rulers over my people Israel, and have caused you to have rest from all your enemies. And Yahweh has declared to you that Yahweh will make you a house. When your days are filled and you rest with your fathers, I shall raise up your seed after you, who comes from your inward parts, and shall establish his reign. He builds a house for my name, and I shall establish the throne of his reign forever. I am to be his father, and he is my son. If he does perversely, I shall reprove him with the rod of men, and with the blows of the sons of men. But my kindness does not turn aside from him, as I turned aside from Shaul, whom I removed from before you. And your house and your reign are to be steadfast forever before you. Your throne is established forever.
According to all these words, and according to all this vision, so Nathan spoke to David. And sovereign David went and sat before Yahweh. And he said, Who am I, Adonai Yahweh? And what is my house, that you have brought me this far? And yet this was a small matter in your eyes, O Adonai Yahweh. And you have also spoken of your servant's house for a great while to come. And is this the teaching of man, O Adonai Yahweh? And what more does David say to you? For you, Adonai Yahweh, know your servant. Because of your word, and according to your own heart, you have done all this greatness, to make it known to your servant. You are great indeed, O Adonai Yahweh, for there is none like you, and there is no Elohim but you, according to all that we have heard with our ears. And who is like your people, like Israel, the one nation on the earth whom Elohim went to redeem for himself as a people, to make for himself a name, and to do for you greatness and awesome deeds for your land before your people, whom you redeemed for yourself from Mitzrayim, from the nations and their mighty ones. And you have established for yourself your people Israel as your own people forever. And you, Yahweh, have become their Elohim. And now, O Yahweh Elohim, the word which you have spoken concerning your servant and concerning his house, establish it forever, and do as you have said. And let your name be made great forever, saying, Yahweh of hosts is the Elohim over Israel. And let the house of your servant David be established before you. For you, O Yahweh of hosts, the Elohim of Israel, have revealed this to your servant, saying, I build you a house. Therefore, your servant has taken heart to pray this prayer to you. And now, O Adonai Yahweh, you are Elohim, and your words are true, and you have spoken this goodness to your servant. And now be pleased to barak the house of your servant, to be before you forever. For you, O Adonai Yahweh, hast spoken it. And with your barakah, let the house of your servant be baruch forever.